Check it out. What's up? This is Big Will Smith, 1887 inches away from the Listen now, man. Hi, this is Don. What up? This is Lupe Fiasco. Yo, what up? Your boy, Wiz, This is Kings of Leon. Hi, this is Lionel Richie. Hi, it's Christine Erik. Hey, what's up? This is JC. And this is Brandon Boyd from Teamtalk. This is your DJ Carl, Grandmaster Flash. This is Steve from Chili Peppers. Hi, this is Erik. Hi, this is Daryl. What's up? This is Coach J.
Nah, man. I know what you mean.
TV Radio, we dare to lead. This is radio like you never heard before. Liberty TV Radio, the best in independent sport. This is radio like you never heard before. Liberty TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio. Liberty TV Radio, unifying broadcasting. Listen.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. All right, good morning and welcome to the Monday edition. It's a public holiday. Back at the salad to everybody out there. Happy Workers' Day to everybody out there. Happy holiday. Yes, it's the bank holiday in the UK. It's I don't know what holiday it is in the US anyway, but whatever you are, whatever holiday you're experiencing, enjoy it. Our people in Saudi Arabia, in the Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Iran, Kuwait, Afghanistan, everywhere. It's the holiday period. You guys are having fun. I'm back to Lagos, right? I went to Anambra, Oka to be precise. Since Thursday, I had fun for the Bayern Youth Cup, and I'm back. And see, see, we got a match. Yeah, we got a match. You want to buy? Order for it. We'll deliver. It's 15K. This is 15K. But at the same time, you have to pay for your delivery fee. Okay? Yeah. My name is Ada Fimatres. You love to come in here like I want to sports. It's time for the sports buffet. Let's have fun for the next 59 minutes or less. Depends on how the spirit flows. How was your weekend? Yes, those of you who says West Ham would finish in top 4 position above us now. What's up? I'm Aked. How far? Yes. Who are you? I'm about. Where are you? Come and talk to me. And talk to me. Okay, West Ham finishing top 4 for where? Arsenal headache nice and not London enemy, not brothers, not London enemy. Tottenham Hotspur. Anything aside that one. Manchester United already out. They can't make the top 4. So my prediction at the beginning of the season, after signing Cristiano Ronaldo, came true. I said with Cristiano Ronaldo, they will not make top 4. But Cristiano Ronaldo will score loads of goals. Definitely will score goals more than players in almost all the other teams. But still, they will not make top 4. So you can see, club that finished in the top 4 last season, not dead this season. Too bad. Well, if you're on YouTube, good morning as well. If you're on Facebook, good morning. On Instagram, good morning. Let's have some fun. It's good morning from my end. I know it's not morning everywhere. I mean, where you're watching, listening, or seeing me from. If you're on the World Wide Web as well, or you're listening via the mobile application, that's a good morning from my end. Let's just have fun. It's a holiday, so there's nothing that serious. I've got some messages already that I need to attend to. And somebody's asking me a question away from football. But hey, it's a holiday period, so we're going to deal with it as it is. Uchenna, like the name. Uchenna said, hi, hello, Edafe, good morning. Good to have you back. I thought you were coming back today. Thank God you're available for the show this morning. We wanted to ask you this question, even though it's not a footballing question, but I think I want to get your take on it. I don't think you're just only a football person. I've listened to you quite a lot to come to that conclusion. Who do you think is a better musician between Ski Davido and Burna Boy? So I don't do that who's better and who's not better thing because I think it's disrespect to the guys that are putting in that much work to put their craft out. So music is not one-dimensional. So in music is like football. So you have some people's music is like goalkeeping. Some other people's music is like and even in defending, there's center back and then there's fullbacks. Okay, and then some of those music is like midfield, and in midfield you have defensive midfielders and offensive midfielders. Some people's music is like attack. Attack, you have the wide ones, and then you have the center one. You have inverted wingers, and you have goal poachers, and you have all So it's, I think what we should do, and I understand the part where there are fans of this artist who would always troll the other artists, but I think it's not good because that's where we got the Tupac and Biggie issues. They were best. Remember, they were best of friends until that shooting at the studio and everything turned on its head. But the two of them are dead. Two great guys. Imagine if Kanye West and Jay-Z go into that kind of beef and then they got shot. And all of the things that they are doing right now and making money for people, creating opportunities for people would have gone. So I think that if you're a fan of one, learn to respect the other one's craft because they're different. The other day, I've got people also compare my style of analysis with other people. And I said, I'm not going to be any other person. I'm just me. So don't say, oh, Rafi, you shouldn't be talking like this. You should be like this. No, I'm me. I'm audacious. I'm bold. The other people are cautious. It doesn't make them bad. So it's the same thing. I love Burna Boy. I love Davido. So individually, let me tell you what I love about all of them. Wizkid gave me this old thing that no matter where you are from, you can be from the slum, you can be the rejected one, you can be the one that is not wanted, you can be so broke you can't even pay for studio section, you can be a studio rat, as it was called. But if you believe in yourself that much, you will grind and grind and grind and become successful. The story was told that his first gig was 25,000 naira. And recently, the story was also told, I'm not his bank account officer, I'm not his manager, so I don't know, but the story was told that he got $1 million to perform in Canada and in New York. So you see the difference. People grow. That should be respected. Davido, you could say, oh, he was rich, so it's easy. That's how people always say, that once you're rich, it's easy. But you see, the thing about being rich is when you're rich, it's even harder because everybody expects you to get it right. Everybody, if you look at the kind of voice that Davido have, on a good day, he shouldn't be singing. But the fact that he have that kind of money, it also means that motivation should be less. It doesn't need to sing to be successful, but he still puts on that grind with all the crowd around him that's meant to be a distraction. He still put on that grind and still keep up singing and putting out song. At the beginning, I remember when I started on the 2nd of April 2012, when I started after when I was still working in Brilla, the instrumental that I used, thanks to Mr. Jinoju, was Emma Damiduru. And I remember how, people used to say that the video that time, they didn't used to call him 30 BG. Davido had paid me to promote his song on my show. It's a normal Nigerian thing. Anyway, I met him twice, but not like met him. I was on an event and I was emceeing and he was there, and I introduced him, that's all. And then there was a time where we just shook hands and, backlap. But that's all. And at the headings, I think we were sitting next to each other. Other than that, nothing. But I like him because sometimes when you're that successful, that rich, it's hard to grind. Okay, you can look at people like Lil Romeo. It's hard to grind because where's the motivation? So I give him credit for that. Burna Boy reminds me of myself. So Burna Boy is the bold, audacious, I don't give a fuck kind of guy. He's that kind of guy that, step up to the plate and is willing to put his grind well. And I love all of them. So Uchenna, I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think there is anyone that I prefer to the other. We are privileged as Nigerians and as Africans to have three great musicians running the rules at this time. One is, fortunate to have his song locked down for the FIFA World Cup, even though we're not going to the World Cup. Another one was part of the Lion King, and they're all filling arenas all across the globe. We should celebrate and respect them rather than divide them by our preferences. That's what I think. Even though it's not a football question, today is a holiday, so we're allowed to raise any questions. So Uchenna, okay, see, I like it. You just give me a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Uchenna. So I think they're all good, fantastic musicians. We as Africans and as Nigerians should be proud that we have them coming from our countries and they are doing well. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk football. Let's talk football. What's going on with Chelsea, guys? Chelsea fans, come and talk to me. What's going on with your team? People say that the whole change of owner is affecting them. Why is that tactics that Thomas Tuchel used to disganga everybody last time out? Just came in, beat Manchester City 3 times, and won the Champions League. Was so good. All of a sudden, they're falling apart. Everybody can beat Chelsea right now. Once upon a time, they were like 11 or so, 17 points ahead of Arsenal. Okay, even Arsenal had like 2 games or 3 games in hand. But all of a sudden now it's just 3 points. Looking like Arsenal can even make third. Arsenal, if Arsenal is bold enough to win every other game, there is this confidence that Chelsea might even lose more and Arsenal will end up in third position. Who would have thought about that at the beginning of the season anyway? That this conversation will get to a place where a couple of games to the end of the season, we're talking about Arsenal not even making top 4 again, but now ending the season in third position. What the? Damn. Life. But what happened to Manchester United? Man United fans, please talk to me. How many coaches do you need to change before the club will find its route? Because I still think that Ten Hag will not succeed. Okay, Abayami, Shegun, he said, who made you choose between Ferguson and Ancelotti? Who would you choose between Ferguson and Ancelotti? I wouldn't choose anyone. I like the 2 of them, so I'm not going to be put in a position to choose between the 2 of them. These 2 guys are great managers. Ferguson did the impossible when he led Aberdeen to the Cup Cup. Aberdeen of Scotland winning the Cup Cup. Come on. That's the last time any club from Scotland won anything on the continent. That, for me, already made his mark. At Manchester United, he changed the dynamics of the league, but I still think that there was plenty of match fixing. This is my opinion. Under Manchester United, I think that those 13 titles, maybe only 4 were genuinely won. The other 9, match fixing as far as I'm concerned. I may not give you 100% proof, but this is my gumption. This is my gut feelings. And I'm not going to change it for anything in the world because it was my football coming of age period. I watched all of this team and I think that, hey, Daniel, Canepa, what's up? How you doing? How's your wife and your baby? So I think that Manchester United, all of the 13 trophies that Sir Alex Ferguson won in England, there were a lot more match fixing than just good tactics and all that. For Carlo Ancelotti, what I respect about Carlo Ancelotti is that he's been able to take his trade everywhere. And I think he's the only, correct me if I'm wrong, he's the only manager to have won the top 5 leagues in Italy, Germany, France, Spain, and England. That's when you do something once, it might be fluke, you might be luck. When you do it again, coincidence. When you do it the 3rd time, you've created a pattern. When you do it the 4th and the 5th time, it becomes who you are. So Carlo Ancelotti can even come to coach Nigeria and win the Nigerian League. Can go to Ghana and win the Ghana League. Can go to South Africa and win the South African League. As far as he's concerned, he just knows how to go to the places where he can win the league. So Carlo Ancelotti, I like him. I like Alex Ferguson too as a man. But now, if you do retrospective view, and put the whole embodiment of the man into conversation, I think I'll pick Carlo Ancelotti ahead of Sir Alex Ferguson because as much as Sir Alex Ferguson won a lot of titles for Manchester United, is the reason why Manchester United have not been successful since he left. He destroyed the club. And I'm going to hold that against him. Just the same reason I will never have respect for Arsene Wenger, no matter what anybody says or do, or that's a business. I'll never have respect for Arsene Wenger because I believe Arsene Wenger destroyed Arsenal, did more harm to Arsenal than good. Okay, so that's the place where I stand on that one. I will pick Carlo Ancelotti because he comes in and he does the job of a manager and leave the job of management and backroom staff. Everybody should do their thing. But that, for me, I'll pick Carlo Ancelotti. But it doesn't mean that the 2 managers are not good managers. Okay, this one is coming from, Okay, we're going to have plenty of talking today. Oh, yeah, Baba. Okay. Can't just lose the salary, like 2 more salary. No, but that would be unfair from my part. That would be wicked from my part. Good morning, I say. I don't really know what's wrong with my team, Charity FC. Just say I'm not the Charity FC. I also think Tuchel has been found that a large chunk of the players are out of form currently, starting from the goalkeeper to the attackers. And that's another thing with Chelsea and the whole drama of we have the world best goalkeeper, we have the world best defenders and world best midfielders and all that. You know, sometimes you have to look at Jurgen Klopp. When you see what's happening with Chelsea, you have to look at Jurgen Klopp and say, Jurgen Klopp, you are an extraterrestrial being. Unfortunately, in Germany, when it was the time for you to win the German Bundesliga back to back, Pep Guardiola was there. Now again in England, where you're supposed to win the Premier League back to back without anybody stopping you, Pep Guardiola is there again. But that said, the way he coaches his team, the way he's able to every season get them grinding from start to finish, making it impossible for them to be beaten. How? That's something you used to know of somebody like Fabio Capello back in the day, you know. So I give a lot of credit to him. For Thomas Tuchel, as much as people want to, you know, make the excuse of, hey, Chelsea is going through turmoil, the new owner, blah, 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 bullshit. I don't think it's an issue because the new ownership have not affected salaries, have not affected transfer fees, have not affected transfer players coming in. It's nothing has been affected. With I think I'll go with Omoba's comment that Tuchel has been found out and it's not got anything. It started with the Lukaku's interview, and since then things have not been the same again. Things have fallen apart and the centers cannot hold. Okay, but let's look at Liverpool and Man City. For those of you who are watching on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, what do you think if hypothetically, Liverpool have already won, and I think Eze Patrick will not like this thing that I'm saying, but just for conversation's sake, and I'm still going to flip it. If the season ends and the only title Liverpool won is the Carabao Cup, that means that they lose the FA Cup. That means they lose the finals, because I'm taking it for granted that they're already in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. They lose the finals of the Champions League to either Man City or Real Madrid, and lost the FA Cup and lost the league title to Man City. Would you consider this season a success for Liverpool? The season that they've played one of the best football, they've grind when they needed to grind, they've won very beautifully, they fought, they pressed everybody, squeezed. Only team they've not been able to beat this season have to be Manchester City in the league, but they've beaten them in the FA Cup. What would you say if they end up the season with just the Carabao Cup? Don't forget, they also have a possibility of winning the quadruple, first of its kind in England. So they can win the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the league title. That league title talk. Even myself, when I say it, I hate to say things that I'm not convinced about. That league title talk, let's talk about something else. But that league title, okay, let's just say they can win the league title and also go on to win the Champions League. That will be a utopian season for them. That would be something out of the alien world. But let's stay with the hypothesis that I've just created. If they end the season, if Liverpool ends the season winning only the Carabao Cup, that's coming second in the league, coming second in the UEFA Champions League, coming second in the FA Cup, would you consider this season a success for Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp? That's the question that is on ground. Please, I need your answer. Anome is a Christian. He said, I will consider it to be an underachieved season if they lose the other three titles they are running for. All right. Thank you very much. The conversation are coming already. If you are on WhatsApp, it is 07025000069. Before I came from Anambra, the phones have been somehow. So I got to fix it when I'm done. Chikadibia, okay, we would meet you in Dubai. But for now, have a safe trip when you travel later. Our next journey is Dubai. We had fun in Anambra, but I think that's the tip of the iceberg. That's the tip of the iceberg. That's all I can say. It's a tip. It's just the cap. I'm a stupid person. Sorry. Okay, let me go to Facebook and see what you guys are saying. Today's just for us to have fun. Okay, it's a holiday, so let's have fun on the holiday. A good person on Facebook said, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. How was the trip? It was good. Francis De Silva, I said, good morning, Daffy. Please, can Arsenal make top four? Is that a question you want me to answer you right now? Is that a question or is rhetorical? Okay. Richard Otueje. Okay, so Arsenal's top four is dependent on what happened next weekend. After the Spurs game, right now I am saying they will make top four, right? But after the Spurs game, it will be fully decided. I do believe 100% that Liverpool will not lose to Spurs. Liverpool, if they have any thought of winning the league, then they definitely will beat Spurs. I know that Spurs were in Paris from yesterday against Leicester. Calciomercato one lone goal, didn't change the tie as Harry Kane and Son Heung-min. Wow, how can those two people look at themselves at the end of their career, Son Heung-min and Harry Kane? If they end up continuously playing for Spurs, how would they look at themselves at the end of their career? Like they look back, you play this kind of football, you didn't win a mini cup, a spoon. No. You have to move. You gotta move. Yeah. No more trophies. Oh no. Let's not even talk about it. But that game is going to be the decider. Arsenal plays Spurs. If the game ends in the draw, Arsenal already confirmed top 4. If the game ends with a win for Arsenal, Arsenal confirmed top 4. That one is settled. If the game ends with Arsenal losing, there is still hope for Arsenal winning their other games and Liverpool beating Spurs, and Arsenal makes the top 4. So my answer to that question is yes, Arsenal will make the top 4. Yes, and yes again, Arsenal will make the top 4. Yes. Okay, Francis Da Silva, Arsenal will make the top 4. Richard, my own brother, own boy, Utweje, says, I know why you're happy differently this morning. Arsenal wiping Chelsea is like Arsenal winning the Champions League. Arsenal not play Chelsea now. Now West Ham Arsenal play now. Oh, it's like Arsenal winning the Champions League for you now. I'm old. I'm not in that class. That's for small children. That's for small children that are supporting football. Started supporting football 2 days ago. Those kind of things don't move me. Not now. I can't remember when that kind of thing moved me. And for Barcelona, Xavi wants to turn the team to a Spanish team. What's Ferran Torres doing in that team ahead of the pay? Lingard Bros, yesterday was my birthday. Oh, happy belated birthday to you. Hope you have fun. Yeah. Ogumbe Sotoyo replied to Fidelis. He says, top 4 be top 3. They are already there. Will they cement it? Is the issue now. All right, okay. Hey, the man who brought me to radio, the guy who gave me a shot at radio, the man who, because of him, I am here today as the owner of a radio and TV station and being this guy. If not, maybe I would have been working in Escravos, offshore, something, doing something else. I'll be hustling abroad somewhere. Mr. Ama Ignis, that's my real boss. That's the guy who's my real boss. You guys, a lot of people give credit to people that don't even deserve to be called my boss. But my real boss is Ama Ignis. Ama Ignis used to be called the torchbearer. You should know him. He said, well done, Edafe. Thank you very much, boss. That's my real boss. That's the guy who gave me a shot. When everybody said my voice was too tiny, when everybody said I wasn't good enough, this guy called me and gave me a shot on the 12th of August 2004. And the rest, as they say, is history now. Okay, Desteros Erik, where have you been? It's been a while. He said, I will consider Liverpool a success. Good morning, Mr. Edafe. Good morning to you. Eddie was with me in Anambra. Eddie is such an excellent guy. For the very first time we were in the same space for more than an hour, okay? And I saw a side to a man, a perfect gentleman, an absolutely creative mind, a beautiful guy, a guy who loves Nigeria, who wants to see the best for, not just for Nigerian football, but Nigeria, that spirit of excellence that drives him. And you know what? It's not even making noise about it like, okay. He just knows what to do, goes to do it, get it done, fix it, something like that. Wonderful guy you are, Eddie. It was a great pleasure being in your presence. I was an honor having you around in Anambra, and I saw your works. I saw what you did, and I appreciate you. God bless you, man. He said, good morning, bro. Well done for the great job. From all of us in Warri constituency, we send our love to Limited TV and all the crew. Thank you very much. I appreciate and thank you for what you did as well. I didn't take it for granted. Francis De Silva, I say, I will consider it under achievement. It's like seeing a promised land and being unable to get there. Okay, now we brought in the Moses story. Coach Ben, Taiwo Ben Omotua, used to have this guy consistently when I was in Brilla. He said, obviously, it's going to be a poor season for Liverpool if they ended up winning only the League Cup. Okay, I can coach you on that one. Let me see. Comments are coming from other places. Amaba said if Liverpool end up with only the Carabao Cup, by their standard, it's going to be a bad season based on the quality of their team and the coach. Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed and see. This one is coming from. When you guys make comments, please try to put your name so it's easier that way. Okay, no matter how, put your name. Just put your name. It's at the end of the comment. It makes it easy for reading. Okay, so Paul Obi, Mazi Paul Obi, or Day Paul Obi says it will. Day Paul Obi, just coming back from your area, AKLMGO, he said it will be a bad season for them. I mean Liverpool. Okay, this one is. You know what? Somebody's using your Christopher Martin. Thank you very much for using our logo as your DP. I love that. Thank you very much. Happy to push our brands. I think if you can come to the studio, I have a t-shirt for you. Come and take it. You've earned it for doing this. Christopher Martin. If I don't know where you are, but if you're in Lagos, if you will take Lagos space, I have a t-shirt for you. Okay, so come and pick it up. Just send me a message on my own personal DM. This is the company's number anyway. Send me a message on my personal DM. Whether WhatsApp, whether on Instagram, or Twitter, anywhere you can find me, send me a message and let me know when you can come. But it's going to be between 9 and 7 because I think on the 8th I'm going to Dubai. 8th or 10th. I'll find out by 5th anyway. Liverpool winning only Carabao Cup this season is still a success. At least they won the trophy better than last season. And also making top 4 in England is not a trophy. You can ask Manchester United and Arsenal. That's from Christopher Martin. Poking fun on people. Okay. Good morning, my sisters. Okay, Ibromatic. I've said it before, please. When you send me a message, put your name. He said, good morning, boss. I will call Liverpool season an average if they end up like that because final is anybody's game. Do you think Arsenal should renew Nketiah's contract? No, God forbid. Let him go. Let him go. And these are the players that make us not to be making it up for. Please. Let him go. Because got to go to get church. No, let him go. Drive him away. Renew his contract. I beg. He said, no, they'll be. Thank you very much. He said, I hope you enjoyed yourself in my state. I had fun with the Bayern Cup, I won't lie, but Anambra is the only place I go, and I just go from the place of primary assignment to my hotel room, and I don't come out. The amount of guns in Anambra is scary. Like I'm almost thinking like somebody just get angry and shoot you and say you are a thief or you are a ritualist. Like there's too much guns. I've not seen in all of my travels. I've not seen guns in one place like there is in Anambra. So I enjoyed my stay because the event was beautiful, I won't lie, but truth be told, guns were that place too much, guns were that Anambra too much. I beg, I not say Oka mate, na there na for starter, and na not perfect and na pop passion shaka bo, but it too much. Even Russia will do AK-47 self, not get guns like una. What's it? I beg go. Hey, my love sister is on. Yeah, come on, why am I blushing? What's wrong with me? Yeah. Erik says, bros, Nketiah is not bad, really. I should get that on the club. He should get that. I said, get that. Now that's what I'm saying. Not bad. It's not bad, but it's not good enough for Arsenal. See, might be bad thing if Arsenal get people like Dias, Diego Jota, sorry. Arsenal don't reach the time now where they'll get strikers when we say that they deliver. There was a time when we had, starting for us, we have Dennis Beckham, we have Thierry Henry, we have Robbie Pires, we have Freddie Ljungberg, we have even Christopher Ray of the 98 season, 97-98 season, where we won the double with Aneka leading the line. So all these players shouldn't be playing for Arsenal. All these they get will be like Qatar, they block them up. They shouldn't be playing for Arsenal. Ikete, Thomas, Nicolas Pepe, Yaya Sanogo should not be in the team. For Larry Balogun, let him keep scoring at Middlesbrough. When we need that, we'll call him. All these Fetamian players, they should go, I beg. Kind of Bolokos behavior out of the team. Okay, Taiwo Omotua on Instagram. Everywhere now you do, bros. It's a good morning, sir. I think we need to give Thomas Tuchel enough to buy his player. Hey, who's that? Afara. Are you still in Nigeria? You don't go back to Milan. Because you now, Milan are your living room or Lekki are your bedroom. But I dey watch you. And my studio still far. My studio bill Australia. I want to go beat you. No worry. Your matter, I will take off your matter later. Whoa, Johnny got you too much. Who got to get somebody? But where's my guy? Why every 10? What's happening to him? Okay, Eze Patrick on YouTube, say good morning, boss. Good morning to you. Eze Patrick say quadruple still on board. Fire. Okay. Among you know, say good morning. And Eze Patrick say if we end the season losing the league, the championship, the Champions League to just Man City, it will be a good season for me. Even our owners know we are punching above our weight with Man City in the game. Okay. I think I would take this explanation because he's humble, he's not arrogant, it's not. Yeah, I like humble people. No, I like arrogant. I actually like arrogant people. Who's that? Now Playmaker says, bros, I hail you too much. Thank you. I hail you too. Johnny Gaffay, hope everyone has an excellent week this week. Okay, thank you very much. And thank you for giving me £4.49 to buy a cup of coffee. Okay. As Patrick said, he said, I just despise Man City at the moment. You're despising, not going to change anything. You're despising, you're not going to change anything. Foul corner eye, not going to make anything doctor, no wine in neck if you want to use that for sacrifice. You're despising Man City. He not going to change anything. Korope boss, when he hate Ferrari, now himself he do. He not going to change anything. Raji Moshood, very stubborn, but when I go beat this boy, what he go do? Winning the Premier League or UCL would amount to a successful season for any club. But winning just the League Cup would have been average season for Liverpool. Well done, sir. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, and Miss Chooks and Pascal. Me too. I miss them, but I'm missing Hybrid 10. Where is he? I guess he's sleeping. I don't know. So let me check other stories. So let's do some transfer G's, some rumor, and the rest. See here. Okay, now Playmaker said Nketiah no bad now. He should stay while Lacazette should leave. Then a good. See the problem. Let me tell you the problem with having Nketiah. If you let Nketiah and Lacazette go, you know you're going to go get two strikers in Osimhen and Gabriel Jesus. But the kind of form with Gabriel Jesus did now, Man City will not sell him. That's just the truth. But with what's it called? With Haaland coming, which is a good one, I don't think that Gabriel Jesus will be in this type of form, scoring every game, and then agree to go back to sit on the bench. So he might decide he wants to move. The relationship between him and Edu, Brazilian, the relationship between him and Arteta, having worked together, might just help the Arsenal cause. And Arsenal would now know that, okay, we need another striker to back him up because he cannot be the only one. The problem with having Nketiah, we will now begin to think that we have somebody, but you cannot have somebody who will wait till 6 games to the end of the season and score 2 goals and celebrate like he has scored 200 goals. No. The reason why Liverpool are where they are today is that everybody pulls in when it matters. When Mohamed Salah came back from the Nations Cup, he wasn't scoring until Ogbori, Manchester United showed up and he scored a double against them. Before then, he had scored only 1 or twice from when he came back from the Nations Cup. But imagine that Sadio Mane, Jota, Diaz were not scoring, or Firmino were not scoring. Or imagine that Liverpool banked their season on the shoulders of Roberto Firmino. Well, all those beautiful fair play by now are relegation of the battle. Therefore, they're 1.5 points above relegation zone. So you don't need Nketiah in the Arsenal team because what it would do to Arsenal, don't forget that this season Arsenal didn't play in any other competition. They hurriedly got out of the Carabao Cup. They were abandoned in the Forest, by Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. So you should know that Arsenal was primed to make the top 4. Next season, Arsenal is going to be playing the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the league title, chasing the league title, which they will not win, and then chasing the Champions League, which getting to the round of 16 is like the best thing that they can ever have. You don't want to have only one striker. And Nketiah is not a guy that will put them in the league because if you make the top 4 this season, you want to retain it. You don't want to be Manchester United. No, you want to make the top 4 this season and then build on it. Having stayed away for a very long time. Are you saying that because what will not happen is Arsenal will not prioritize? Okay, we're playing the Champions League. Let's use our strong men so that we don't get massacred and beaten blue, black, and red. So when you do that, what happens is the fact that you will not start depending on Nketiah. Nketiah is not a striker that anybody will depend on. Okay, street selected, he will not play. It's only look at all the 20 teams in the Premier League today. Nketiah will not walk straight into any of the teams and play regularly. Not one. So why should he be playing for Arsenal? Arsenal is going to be. If Arsenal want people to take them seriously, then they should let Nketiah go. Let him go to Division 2 Championship and go and play with. Nketiah is Championship quality. He doesn't get past there. He cannot play past Championship. Arsenal is the reason why he thinks he's a Premier League player. He is not a Premier League player. He won't play for West Ham. He won't play for Leicester City. He won't play for Southampton. He won't play for Leeds United. He won't play for Burnley. Even Norwich, where we should not carry the goal relegation. He won't play there. Why is he going to play for Arsenal? Please. Nobody should come and give me that country. Papa Jima, he said, do you think Arteta playing under Wenger contribute to his at Arsenal right now, since he has already know about the club structure? This is your question, not clear, but playing under Wenger does not do anything. I think Arteta became a better. Arteta has something that a lot of coaches don't have. So Arteta speaks French, speaks Spanish, speaks English very well, fluently. Arteta played for Paris Saint-Germain, I played for Everton, I played for Arsenal, I played for Barcelona. He's got a cosmopolitan football culture that helps him to understand variety of dressing room. But he's not like Wenger in any way. Arteta have got a mean streak in him that I've not seen at Arsenal since I've been following the club, right? He's got a mean streak. That streak of, don't worry, I will take care of it. You know those kind of guys are, don't worry, I'll take care of it. That's what Arteta is. If you look at the way he handled the Ozil and Aubameyang situation, and that's when I know, man, once he handled the Ozil, I said, man, this is the guy that Arsenal should have for the next 10 years. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. This is the best coach I've had like in 500 years. Okay? He should be there. Because you want a coach that can put players in their place. Players are very, very, very terrible footballers. They are like children. If you ever walk or play with children, have children, groom children, one of the things, the tools that children use a lot is the instrument of blackmailing. Now, if you don't know how it works, you just fall for all of their demand. They want sweet, they want candy, they want to watch TV, they want to do this, but they don't want to do the normal things like reading their book, like clearing their rooms. And I'm a father, so I know that. But you have to be firm even while you're loving them. And Arteta, what Arteta did, Erik couldn't do at Arsenal. You don't have to be a good guy. I've always said that. To lead, you don't have to be a good guy. You just have to strive for excellence and pick the people you need to pick up. One of the greatest things you need to learn as a leader is knowing when to cut people off. And Arteta have done that very well. It's not a Wenger thing, it's just an Arteta thing. _ Christian, he said, boss, I disagree that we can't play in the Premier League with a middle team club like Southampton. He can. Wolves or Newcastle. It will perform much better. I am referring to Nketiah. Okay, let me remind you, Joe Willock left Arsenal and is playing for Newcastle. If they not buy the new players who they bring before, you don't say Newcastle don't go relegation. That's not playing. If you can play, say a contract don't expire. Let those clubs in the Premier League sign him, please. And then let it prove me wrong. Because when you say he can play and they never sign him and nobody's asking for him, he's a free player, he's a free agent. By now, we should have been hearing the clubs that are coming for him. Nobody. Let's wait and see. Let him move. This is how people argue about Wilfred Bonny with me. People are very quick to disagree with me. That boy knows Sabi play ball. That's my own position with him. Him, Nicolas Pepe, wherever they brought him from, or they should get out of the club. That's my own position. Well, let's come back to see, Arsenal for me to get quality players on bench. Is there any crime if we get quality players on our bench? Every time one player just injured, we just go out. And then he come from the bench, so come they come play matches. We not see the value where they bring, not see quality. Who sabi, who no sabi. Even catch around that does mean. England striker Marcus Rashford, another does mean. Mama put has been linked with leaving Manchester United, but will get a chance to prove himself under Erik Ten Hag. who will take over as manager. Let him go, Erik ten Hag. High service. First off, you're not going to succeed for this job. So all those people will go make your job hard. Let them go. I didn't know coach. I didn't like them. Yeah, you give them a chance. Give them a chance now. That booker, that one the wrong booker. Okay. Erik ten Hag will take over as manager at the end of the season. England midfielder Jesse Lingard could also stay at the club. Okay. You want to put the gods of your ancestor in your house and you want to be born again. Okay, no problem. There's shrine in your wardrobe. There's idol in your wardrobe, but on Sunday you're going to church. We will know. You cannot serve two gods. You either serve God or you serve Mammon. Choose you this day who you will serve. As for me and my house, I will serve the Lord. Arsenal Brazilian defender Gabriel Magalhaes, thank you very much for scoring yesterday. 24 is a summer transfer target for Juventus. Thunder go fire now. Now the year is Thunder go fire now. Italian club Juventus. Gianluca Di Marzio is the one that said that on TalkSport. Thunder go fire them. They're nowhere. Former England midfielder James Milner, 36, has been offered another one-year contract at Liverpool, but the future of Egyptian striker Mohamed Salah, 29, at the club remains uncertain. Barcelona director, I think Mohamed Salah, let me talk about Mohamed Salah a bit. I think Mohamed Salah missed the train at the right time to demand for a contract review. Right now, Liverpool can actually do without him. It's just that he's not seeing the sign. Liverpool can do without him, and I don't think he can go anywhere and put up the kind of performance he's putting up at Liverpool. One of the things a lot of people don't notice with Mohamed Salah is that the way Liverpool, your club set up Liverpool, they make it so easy for him to conserve energy. He doesn't track back, right? He doesn't track back. He doesn't help the team when they are away from the ball. Yes, he does the press, but he does it like Messi. He plays like he is Messi, okay? He press a little bit and just relax, waiting for those people to work out and give him the support. If he goes to another club, they might not work like that. The system might not play like that. He will go back from this old holy grail great player to an average player. This is just my opinion about him. I might be wrong, but if you look at Mo Salah in Egypt, you would understand what I'm saying. Watch Mo Salah play in Egypt. You'll be asking yourself, is this the guy that played for Liverpool, or this is the carbon copy or the low budget version of him? Just observe those two, or go back and watch some of their clips. It's my opinion anyway. I might be wrong, but I don't think that Mo Salah will go to any other club in world football today and have great performance. It's just like when Aubameyang was banging in goals at Barcelona. I said here that give him time. This is Aubameyang. Aubameyang delivers. He knows how to score goal, but he's also a guy who's got a cup mentality. He's easily filled up. His appetite for success, for excellence is not long. Easily get carried away when the fans are singing his name and all that. Easily get carried away. We're saying it now. Well, Spanish La Liga is over anyway, so let's wait for what he will do. It will surprise me next season. What was I again? Okay, Barcelona director Matthew Alemany has denied the La Liga club has met with Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski's agent about a summer move for the 33-year-old Poland international. Belgium midfielder Yuri Tielemans, who has a contract with Leicester City until 2023, would prefer a move to Spain if he left the Foxes. Real Madrid are believed to be interested in the 24-year-old. Real Madrid, I don't understand that. Since when? That's not you guys that I know. West Ham midfielder Declan Rice has been linked with Chelsea, Man City, and Manchester United, but 23-year-old England international says it's important not to get too carried away with that. You better not get carried away. Man City are not coming for you. I don't know about Man United. I also don't know about Chelsea. But one of the things that I know is Declan Rice. It's not even worth 75 million. This rice, if you like, make it be basmati rice, or make it be Chinese rice, or make it be Indian rice. It's not worth 100 million, 75 million, not talk of 150. This is how I warn everybody about Jack Grealish the other time. Oh, we see where it is now. But hey, what do I know? I know anything about football. Look at Sidai, they watching from the mountaintop. Manchester United sent a senior scout, they don't get scout now, to watch Portugal midfielder Ruben Neves play for Wolves. Do you need a scout to watch a player that you see every day? For Wolves in their 3-0 defeat of Brighton on Saturday. The Old Trafford club are said to be interested in 25-year-old. Juventus have offered Chelsea midfielder Jorginho a return to Serie A with the 30-year-old Italy international's contract with the Blues ending in 2023. All right, Chelsea left back Marcos Alonso is one of the options Barcelona are looking at signing for their defense, with the 31-year-old keen to return to his native Spain during the summer. You see, I wish Nigeria gets a league where players go feel vest, come up for their club or Europe and say they are returning. Wouldn't life be better? But unfortunately, we don't have that. Well, let's just keep it going anyway. Tottenham will not look to sign goalkeeper Pierluigi Gollini, on a permanent deal with the 27-year-old Italian loan from Atalanta expires at the end of the season. Okay, Chelsea and French defender William Saliba, 21, who has been on loan at Marseille from Arsenal, has suggested he's keen to remain in France next season. Come back. What's wrong with you? You know, so we play Champions League. Come on. I will not the owners of your contract. Warn yourself. Napoli have set their sight on 20-year-old Chelsea striker Armando Broja, with the Albanian forward having impressed while on loan at Southampton this season. Okay, take him and give us Osimhen. We're good. Reading's interim manager Paul Ince, who has saved the championship side from relegation this season, will meet the club's owner Dayonge this week to discuss his future. Okay, so those are the transfer rumors. What do you have to say about it? What do you think about what's happening? We got 10 more minutes to the end of the show. What's your take about your own club's pursuit of any players? And then let's go back to that, the death of, how was at the airport when that story first broke? It turned out not to be true, and then later eventually died. The death of super agent Mino Raiola. Is the agent for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, 40-year-old. Paul Pogba, free agent. Erling Haaland, deal almost done across the line to Man City. And a host of other players, Erik Mkhitaryan, and the rest of them. He's left his mark. He's done his best. He's done what an agent would do. The world would always remember him. People like Pinizavi, people like Jorge Mendes, people like him, the world will always remember. Luigi underscore NG. He said, what issue has Ateta got with it's not saliva, bros. Saliba. It's saliba. It's not got any issue with him. He just doesn't fit into his plan. I've not been back. Ben White and Magalhaes have not been back. He's giving him. I think Saliba should be happy with Ateta. What would you have said? When you look at the Arsenal centre back this season, Arsenal did not concede any goal from corner kick until I think the Southampton game until a couple of games ago. And that's a problem that Arsenal have had for eternity, even in the days of Patrick Vieira, in the days of Campbell, Tony Adams. What he did with the defense was very good. What he just showed is, I don't want to have a player whose attitude will be bad if he's on the bench. But I know I need him, but let him go out there and get gainful playing time, which is wisdom in all sense of the word. Now, if he's coming back, and what I think Arsenal should do is, because Saliba is a good defender, I've seen him play against Paris Saint-Germain, I've seen him play against Monaco, I've seen him play against Lyon, Nice, Rennes. I've seen him play quite a lot of games. Because of him, I try to watch the French league. He's good, but it's not Kalidou Koulibaly. He's not Ben White. He's not Virgil van Dijk. He's still got, sometimes his positioning is faulty. Sometimes his timing is also poor. Sometimes his challenges are rash. And in the Premier League, you could get punished for all of that. Ateta took a team that the defense was all over the place. Arsenal also took a team that the defenders were more than the midfielders and the attackers. So he needed to find a balance. Unfortunately, Saliba got caught up in this because Magalhaes was good. Don't forget Arsenal have Mari, have Chambers, have all of these defenders in the team. And he had to let some go. We had Said Kolasinac, Said Oshupa, Kolasinac, all those players that Arsenal don't need. And he inherited those terrible players. What he needed to do was to let some go, put some on loan, fix the team well, and same with the players who would understand his philosophy. Has he done well with it? Yes. 2 consecutive seasons, he ended in 8th position. Now we're talking about top 4. Even if he doesn't end in top 4, one way or the other, he would play in Europe next season, whether in the Europa Cup or in the Conference League. But the good is get to the Champions League, because that means that money will be there for investment. And I don't think that he's done badly under the circumstance that he finds himself. So by the time we get to the Champions League next season, it means that Arsenal will need more bodies in the team. And then you don't have to bring back Saliba and tell him, okay, we're going for preseason, we're going to get ready. You would have your time. But what he has done, let's give credit to Arteta for what he has done. The decision he has taken to stick with Gabriel Magalhaes and Ben White, has it paid off? Yes. Even when Ben White wasn't available yesterday, the guy who came in went in to score. So we can't blame him for taking the right decision. Same way, letting Aubameyang go, I would bet all the money in this world that if Aubameyang was not let go, Arsenal would top four hope would have died a long time ago. So what he's done this season is the best. Look at all the team in the top 8. Arsenal is the team with the youngest group of players. Arsenal is the team that have more players from his academy making impact in the team. Arsenal, I don't think that Arteta have done anything wrong. He can't do anything wrong by me right now. Yes, there are games where I think Arsenal lost due to Arteta's kind of foolishness. The game against Everton where Damari Gray came in and scored a last-minute winner, that was his fault. The draw against Burnley, that was his fault. The game against Southampton, Brighton and Hove, and that game where he shafted Saka to the left fullback was his fault. But hey, it is football. I can't blame him for Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace were a good side. They had a good game. They played very well. I can't blame him for that. But other than that, it was Brighton and Hove, yeah. So I think he's done well by my books. I please everybody, but by my books, he's done well. Desteros Henry, okay. Olusegun Okam, a great producer back in the day at ITV. I agree to you. If you want somebody to prepare food for you, your events, your parties, even at home, you want somebody to, you're too busy to cook, you want somebody to cook quality food for you, every type of food across Nigeria, both local and continental. I think that's the guy you need to contact. Him and his wife are doing a great job. And I've always been an advocate of family business. It's a great one. The Soros Henry says, I think Liverpool will win the league. The League Cup. No, they've already won the League Cup now. I mean, maybe you're talking about the FA Cup and UEFA Champions League. Praying for Man City not to sleep. Man City not need prayer. That club don't look like, see, they get paid sleep or they sleep, they take sleeping tablets. They are as bad as they come. There's a Patrick, he said, okay, Johnny Gaffa, he said, Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal is being touted. That would be a good one. That would be an excellent signing, in my opinion. Also for me, Johnny Gaffa, he says City have to sell Jesus. They have Haaland and Alvarez coming in. That is two hot strikers. Yes. Nana Ado, hey, my brother, how now? Nana Ado, I'm still, putting plans to come through Ghana anyway after we come back from Dubai. So prepare for us. He said, but how many starts did Nketiah get this season? If he started, he would have scored more. Now, the thing about asking how many starts he's got is you're assuming that you are in the training ground and you're seeing what the coach is saying. In football, take the chance that you have. He's been starting now. What is he doing with it? Is he the kind of guy that will take us? Can you put Nketiah in any attack and say this guy can lead the team to the top? That's the thing. Nketiah is a Derby County kind of player. He's not an Arsenal kind of player. Is Nketiah the kind of striker you will see as an opposition and you'll be afraid? Like when you see Sadio Mane or, back in the day when Asamoah Gyan was playing, when you see Asamoah Gyan or Yakubu Ayegbeni or, name them. Those guys who would put the fear of God on. He's not. This is the kind of player that will go into the field and want to collect autograph from his opposition. This is not the kind of guy you want to have in your team. If you want to play relegation football, Nketiah is your guy. I'm insisting. I'm not going to go back on this one. Nketiah knows how to play ball. He should go and play championship. He's not a premiership player. Nobody's going to convince me on this one. This is not, let's give him time. That's how they say, first ball that Nicolas Pepe played at Arsenal. I said this guy is not a good player. Everybody almost killed me. So what do I know? Do I know more than the people who spend 72 million to buy him? We don't say him now. Is he a good player? No. Footballer always sabi. Who knows sabi, no sabi. Let's not do all this. How many games he play? They all train together in training ground. If you cannot convince the coach to start him, then it's not good enough. Simple. I'm not going to even go back on that one again. Christian says, I prefer Richarlison than Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal. The problem with having Richarlison is very, very erratic. That Arsenal team does not need an erratic player. Okay? He's good. He's a stronger bully, but nobody does the press better than Gabriel Jesus, apart from Liverpool players. If you take away the Liverpool front line, no other player in the Premiership does the press. You have to look for players that fit style of play. Arsenal is a low-budget Man City. Arsenal will want to press high. One of the reasons why Arsenal were losing in the earlier part of the season was the fact that Aubameyang is always strolling. When the opposition gets the ball, he's stroll and he's smiling. So you need somebody who will do the high press and push the opposition to their bay so that your midfielders cannot support. Saka does a good press, but he's still learning the job. Gabriel Martinelli also does a good press. You need a player like Gabriel Jesus there, or the restless Victor Osimhen. I mean, Victor Osimhen to Arsenal will be one of the greatest buy for me, because that boy is gonna have I can't even say lion eyes. Got to have a beast. Mr. Paulo B says, Mr. Idafe, the same thing happened in life. Seize your opportunity wherever it comes, because if you don't seize it, it might not come again. Thank you very much, sir. I greet you once again. I salute you well. And Nana Ado say, you go kill me or that. No, he's not Sabi. He got not Sabi. Would you choose Nketiah ahead of Asamoah? No. Would you choose him ahead of Yakubu Aigweni? No. Would you choose him ahead of Victor Gali? No. See, it's not. See that one. You don't come ready. I beg. That one cycling more. Do you know why he said quadruple? Sure, treble at least for Liverpool. I like your energy and passion. Thank you very much, bro. Hey, Senator Samana, long time. James Jonas 3887. Oga, you are a player. I don't understand. Bench is not necessary out of form. Okay, necessarily out of form. No. Make we get players. Let me say, if we change them, enter the opposition with the fear. If you tell Nketiah to warm up and you want to change him in, the opposition defenders then fear. I play football, so I know that when you look at the person that is coming from the bench of your opposition, you're wondering, hey God, they won't kill us now. But when you look at Nketiah coming for Larry Balogun, that's enough. You just sit back and like, oh, without winning this game, this game is over. Even the opposition defense will just realize, this game is over. Nketiah scored 2 goals because Chelsea defense was terrible on the day. They were poor beyond poor. What kind of striker do you think Chelsea need for next season? Chelsea get their headache. My time is up. We'll talk about Chelsea tomorrow. At this point, I need to go. Thank you very much. But please, Nketiah, leave Arsenal. Thank God his contract is expiring and nobody's even discussing negotiation for a new contract. I'm very, very happy about that one. Any other thing now, Nasabi? As I did as well, I want to go play my children. I've not seen them for a while. I mean that Pepe na Liberia down Nasabi. Play ball like who breeze the blue. Play ball like rapper when they put for rope, who will breeze the blue. That's why no Sabi. People want to see football as really play football. You know, say Sabi. If you look at Dembele, you know that this boy is good. He just have injury problem. Dembele without injury is a terrorist. That's a footballer. His crosses are problem. His runs are problem. His dribble, his speed. I mean, you see, remember when they mentioned Nketiah, Nicolas Pepe, all these players. It's not like I'm shitting on my African players, African brothers. So, but nah. Yeah, tomorrow remind me. Precious, remind me. Precious Emenike, remind me. But my time is up. If I want to talk, I'll realize a long list of names. But I think that for starters, just in a player like Paulo Dybala, I think they need that. I think they need that kind of a player. But that said, thank you very much to everybody who's joined us on WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. Once again, Johnny Gaffer, thank you for always coming through for me. It means a whole lot. Nanado, thank you all the way from Ghana, and everybody else is a Patrick, Raji Moshud, everybody. Anome is a Christian. You've been a wonderful guy today. Thank you very much. Everyone else, it's a lovely Monday. Happy Salah. Enjoy your holidays and have fun. Let's do this again tomorrow. My name is still Edafe Matthew Shagana. You love to comedy Legato One Sports, and it's been the Sports Buffet. Yes, please, if you've not subscribed to our channel, do well to subscribe to us. Ken Ichibo, he said, listen fully today as I do holiday. That's nice. Tomorrow is another holiday, right? You'll be here again tomorrow. Let's have some fun. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We were hoping that we'll get to 10,000 subscribers before we go to Dubai, but it's turning out not to be so. But there's still a couple of days. I have belief, I have faith. I saw the Arsenal TV guys came to Nigeria. Congratulations to them. The kind of royal treatment that they got. Thanks to the Nigerian, the Lagos State Governor and the Nigerian people. You guys are always making me proud. I love you all. God bless you. One day our channel will be that big too. We'll be doing hangouts in different places. But until then, let's have fun and grow together. God bless you and have yourself a wonderful holiday. Bye-bye.